I'm struggling to remember an example of when a games company shot itself in the foot this effectively. The start of Invictus launch week was set up to be such a celebration. The Idris, the ship that some said would never come, is finally been released into the game. Gaming's most detailed and intricate spaceship, well, basically ever. But it's been overshadowed by the way CIG have chosen to introduce flight blades. And that's the end of the script. I've really struggled to put this together. I've lost count of how many takes that I've done here, and it's because to try and script something, to try and come up with some sort of structure, I need to be enthusiastic about it. And I tell you what, the way CIG are now selling flight blades is something I don't think I'm ever going to be enthusiastic about. Let me be clear, I'm not upset that they've released flight blades or anything else. It's a step towards blade technology and the introduction of computers within ships in Star Citizen. It's a step towards the AI blades, which we can all appreciate. It's been a very, very long awaited feature. But you don't have to be cynical to look at the way CIG have introduced this and interpret that as CIG just monetizing something because it's been long awaited, not because it's reasonable or that there are other alternatives. The blades that are being introduced into the game, they are not available anywhere else for the pledge period. They've changed the wording on the website to reflect now that it's coming in the summer, which, is quite a cynical move on their part, to be honest. Whether we like it or not, going forward now, this Invictus will be talked about not because of the launch of that incredible starship, but because it was the moment where CIG really indulged in some money-grabbing behaviour. Not only that, when you then look at things like selling of bomb racks, the ballistic cannon for the Tonk, the missile turret for the Scorpius, it all just seems really, really poor. And it's not clear where it's coming from. One look at the funding tracker will tell you that whilst there's all this talk about the 20 million loss they made, they are further on at the end of April than they were in any year previous. Their funding is on track this year to be really quite impressive. And yet, flight blades are different. It makes me worried for what's going to happen with every blade or component or weapon option that is coming afterwards. This is not what we wanted. This is not good marketing, and that's not just across Star Citizen. Any example of this happening anywhere ever has always been met with universal resistance, condemnation, and general upset from the gaming community. It's so incredibly tone deaf. The people I feel sorry for in this are the devs behind the making of flight blades, because now it's going to be impossible. Even if CIG reverse that decision now, it's going to be impossible to have that conversation about flight blades. Rather than me talking about this was great, it was the first implementation, they worked really well, all people will talk about is this ridiculous decision to monetize them. And it's not good enough. I realise I'm not on the leading edge of this. This has been talked about since yesterday, but I have to add my voice to it, because I've always said that if there's something CIG is doing that you don't like, then feed it back to them, be constructive about it, but let them know that it's wrong. They have reversed decisions before. There is no reason whatsoever that they can't do that now. So, in the vein of being constructive, CIG, if there's anyone there listening, please listen to this next bit. You need to do 3 things right now. First off, get them off the store before the change of day tomorrow. So before we go into the second set of manufacturers, get them off the store. Secondly, refund, not store credit, refund everyone who has bought them to date. Thirdly, let them keep them in their inventory. Release this as an object either in stores or as a mission reward Do whatever it is you need to do to allow us to test it, as is supposedly the point of doing all this. Let us test it, let us break it for you so you can then go and fix it. The continued sale of this is not acceptable. The continued sale of ship weapons like the Scorpius turret, like the ballistic turret or weapon for the Tonk, I'm sorry to say it, but you've shit the bed. They are now inexorably linked to the flight blades because it's all happened at the same time. They will be viewed with the same cynicism as everything else. Roll back the decision. Do not financially penalise anyone because they bought it. Let us know that you've heard us. Let's move on together. This Invictus will always be overshadowed. The Idris will always be overshadowed. The only question I have now for you is how much longer are you going to let this roll on? You've been watching Drinkers with Gaming Problems. Thank you very much for stopping by. See you soon.